Morning, guys.
Good morning, Tom. Tom and Jack, here we are, August 24th, 1991, and we're having the finals today with the club tournament match play starting at 9 o'clock. But not just as a special day because of that, there's a big celebration today, isn't there?
Right. Today is the 75th anniversary of the White Lake Golf Club. It started in 1916, and through some horrendous years in the Depression and so forth, it was held together. And here we are now with lots of improvements going on all the time and a great membership.
We're going to try to highlight some of those improvements as we go around the course today filming the tournament. There are new bridges, there are new buildings. What are some of the other improvements that we've added?
Well, due to a great group of volunteer members here, we put on in addition to the clubhouse, we built new toilet facilities out on the course, built 1.5 miles of new fences around the course. We've got a practice area, we've got a beautiful maintenance area that's probably better than the clubhouse. And we're all very proud of all these fellows that have lent a hand in doing that.
Well, Tom, I guess it's about time to head out on the course.
Okay, Frank, let's go.
Just kind of...
Frank, here we are with Neil Manning, getting ready to get started this morning. Frank, what's going on?
Neil, we got a big event today, 75 years of celebration, right?
It's a big one.
Big dance tonight.
Big dinner dance, and 75th anniversary for White Lake Golf Club. We're very proud of that, and our record. Certainly have a beautiful course.
Yes, we do. Any historical highlights for you?
Well, I've
over the years
spent my lifetime. Of course, I'm from Chicago, but every summer my life is up here, as my father was, and my grandfather. Resorted here at White Lake. The cottage was built in the year 1900. This club was started in 1915, and really was an offshoot of the old White Lake Yacht Club that was 1906. Got a little bit dormant during the First World War, and that's when the golf club began to prosper. And several years ago, the yacht club got their building back, and obviously it's a great combination with the two here at the center of the lake.
Neil, can you tell us about some of the fellas that started out here in the early years with you? Some of the names that you kind of remember back with White Lake? Sure.
Our present greenkeeper, Dale Augustine, his grandfather, Ernie Augustine, helped to build the original 9 holes here at White Lake, and then he was the manager of the club here for some many years until he retired, and then his son took over for a while. He died at an early age, and we now have Dale here doing a tremendous job, and probably one reason that we have the greatest course in Western Michigan.
You know, Neil, as you play around the course, you just notice the fantastic work that Dale does. It's just such a pleasure. The greens are always in beautiful shape, and it's just so much fun. You know, people just drive around the edge of the course and comment how beautiful it is.
That's very true, and we sure got to give Dale a great deal of credit, because he's learned how to do this with a lot of experience from his father and his grandfather. Just does a tremendous job. We're pleased to have Dale here, obviously.
You know, Neil, other than the Lundell boys, Frank and Johnny, we've had a lot of excellent golfers out here. Can you think of some names of some past champions?
Certainly. The fellow that held the course record for so many years was a man named George Hartman. He was from Chicago, and of course,
I remember George.
He vacationed over in Sylvan Beach for years. I can't exactly remember the figure, but it's something like 66, 65 at that time.
Okay.
And after we originally got our 18 holes. But George Hartman was very active here at the club, was the president of the club for so many years. And we have his son and daughter and all of his grandchildren, and that whole group very active here at the White Lake Golf Club still.
Well, you know, today we have some finals going on again. We have some guys vying for the 1991 White Lake Golf Championship. Who are some of these fellas, Frank?
Well, you know, the champ flight today is Bill Benedict against Kevin O'Connell. Kevin beat Dave Nelson in a pretty good match, I guess, Thursday night.
I just heard that.
Yeah.
Somebody had told me that Dave had beaten Kevin,
Yeah.
and I was surprised, but very happy to hear that Kevin.
And you know, speaking of generations of people, isn't it neat that Kevin O'Connell, you know, many generations of the O'Connell family, here Kevin is in our final match today in the Big Champ Flight.
Kevin's worked here for me and for the club for the last 3 years, and we just couldn't be more pleased with he and his personality.
Right.
He's going to be a great golfer, this kid.
Yes.
I think we could be seeing Kevin playing some big-time golf, Neil.
He goes down to school in Texas, and that's where they seem to train him pretty good. His father's a great golfer. His whole family is.
You bet.
Grandfather.
Well, who else do we have in the tournament today, Frank?
Tom, first flight is Johnny Miller against, Dennis Kroll.
Oh yeah.
Against Dennis Kroll.
Now,
And-
Dennis Kroll also serves as an officer in the club. Is that correct?
No, but he's been chairman of the
Tournament committee.
tournament committee and the
Okay.
special events committee. He's done a great job this year,
Yes.
and a lot of hard work.
Okay.
We appreciate it.
Second flight is Andy Hannishin against Jerry Jervis.
Now, Jerry's played in the club a number of years. Just you always see Jerry out on the White Lake Golf Course.
He loves to play
He
here.
loves the game, and his short game is going to be tough for Andy today. Andy hits it long, but Jerry's got a great short game. Let's see, where are we? Second flight?
Yeah.
I believe that's Larry Larson. I'm sorry, third flight.
Third.
Larry Larson against Fred Loy.
Well, that's great. And then we had, of course, Jack Orr that we interviewed earlier has made the finals this year, and Jack's quite thrilled. I'm not sure who Jack is going.
Fourth flight, he's playing Lee Holly, I
Lee
believe.
Holly in the fourth flight.
Lee Hott. Well, that'll be a great matchup. Well,
That'll be
Frank,
fun.
I think we better get out and see where the action
Better
is.
get on that first tee, Tom.
Good to see you in the finals.
I want you as my designated hitter for driving today.
Oh, yeah. Right. I bought a new driver yesterday. Got a W.
Oh, one of those like Herman and.
Well, I don't know.
Yeah.
You're gonna grow a
It's an
beard?
imitation.
From
Does this mean you're gonna grow a
Yeah,
beard and
right.
play in your pajamas?
Right.
Uh-huh.
Right.
Okay.
You know, it's I figured now they got a weapon. It's called it's called the weapon, right? It says the weapon right on the bottom of it, the
Now
W.
you're gonna be terrible, huh?
So I should be able to hit it further out of bounds.
Frank,
Some of these conditioning camp, that must have been 20 years ago.
Yeah, this is a replica. This
Frank,
is the original shirt.
Frank, I understand that Jerry Jervis beat a very fine golfer to get into.
Yes, he did.
Can you tell us about that matchup? Just a very brief rundown.
I was 3 up after 13. I lost 14 and 15. Actually, he won 14 and 15. We tied 16. He won 17, and on 18, I knocked it out of bounds, and he won 18.
Well,
And
that brings us to where we are today.
that's right. That brings us to where we are today. He and Andy Hannishin are going to battle it out for the championship in an incredibly talented flight, the second flight.
We sure are.
Certainly are.
Well, good luck to both of you on the tee. We'll be getting a shot of that first tee shot, so enjoy yourself and just have fun.
I'll try to look good.
Shake hands before
Thanks
you get
very much,
started.
Tom.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Guys are getting ready on the practice tee. Andy Hannishin. Great long ball hitter. Kevin O'Connell, championship flight. Jerry Jervis practicing with a long putter. Johnny Miller. Bill Benedict going for championship. Larry Larson, Denny Kroll.
Good one. Good money. Beautiful money.
It really is. It really is.
About that rascal alongside of you, though.
I don't know. When the tournament's around, he always happens to seem to be
He's
here.
always surviving. Right.
Now, what flight is this, Frank?
This third flight.
Mine was too
Larry
much.
looks like he won the coin toss. And
You know, you see Larry out here a lot. He loves the game of golf.
push that one off to the side a little bit.
Oh, it's a nice long hit. I think Larry won't have too much trouble with it. Did he get into trouble down along the tree line?
Yeah, he's down there along the tree line between 1 and 9.
Kevin's gonna play Bill Bennett.
There's Fred Lloyd. Boy, talk about a man of many talents. Not only is he a heck of a golfer, but he's into all the woodworking now and carving the horns of animals that he's hunted.
This is the second.
Boy, they're following each other, Tom.
It seems to be a common occurrence here this morning. We've seen a lot of guys go off in that direction.
There he is. He's
Andy Hanischen on the tee now.
Here is a long ball hitter, Frank.
My guess is you're going to see that ball draw right up over the hill down there, just out into the sunshine.
He's excited.
Well, he hit a long one. It's drawing, but it's in the rough.
Did he stay up there along the right-hand side again?
He's going to be close to being out of bounds, actually. On the left, it really hooked and ran.
Okay.
And Jerry Jervis. Jerry hits one right down the middle.
You know, it's rare you see Jerry miss that fairway.
Yeah, there it is. Perfect shot. Yeah, come on.
Third Saturday,
21st.
something like that, yeah. Whatever that Saturday is. Third one.
No, I got it all. I'm ready for it.
Good boy. 99 players, all of them.
Yeah,
Cut it down. So
okay.
try to get them out of here a little quicker. We play threesomes, so we play faster. And I'm trying to get a lot of juniors together. Brad Tate said he'd help with starters and keep people moving out there like that. So
Let's do it.
okay, good, Bill. I'll keep in touch with you.
All right.
Would you take 100?
That's good enough.
How about getting over there and shaking hands with your grandson here, Johnny?
Oh, I can do that.
Walking down the fairway.
He wants me to shake hands with
No, not
him.
really. No. The other guys were saying he was doing
wants me to
the golf
shake hands
thing
with
while you're putting.
With my grandson.
I'm
Well, what he told me was that his father won in the 50th anniversary, and he hoped that he could come up pretty good today.
Doing the 75th, yeah.
I think I know another guy who's been around this tournament a bit. Johnny, tell me a little bit about your experience with the tournament.
Well, I started way back yesterday.
When was the first tournament you played, do you recall?
Nope, I started way back on the about the 6th flight, worked up to the 1st flight. My biggest thrill was beating Benner one time on the 1st flight.
Benner first flight.
Yeah.
Do you remember the first?
I played this guy quite a bit too.
I don't. I could always remember the putt you made on number 5. I thought I had that hole, and you were, I don't know, you knocked in a 30-footer, and you know that was just a whole hum putt for you.
Just
Really,
no way.
what a player.
They're not a ho hums.
Wasn't worried about getting out of bounds.
I'll grab my binoculars. I can tell you this. Johnny Miller does not want to lose that scroll. The more power to...
Got into the green, Frank. Can you tell me what happened to that?
Well, actually, Tom, I think Kevin's pretty pumped up. He probably hit a wedge or 9-iron, and it actually landed in the behind the green and rolled up on the cart path. So he's going to have to chip back. It's not got a whole lot of green to work with. That's what they look easy to do. It's a tough shot, boy.
Definitely. Pick it up. Down, nice start.
Oh, he's good shape.
Did that come back in, Frank?
Yeah, he's right on the edge there. He's got a clear shot.
Part of the course I always love, just coming down into number 8 green, trapped over there on the left-hand side, and you know, it's fantastic some of the new work that's being done around here. Got the new storage barns, work buildings.
You can see too, Tom, that I mean, there's constantly, or there's continuous work and projects going around. They're going on, and like these new trees have just been planted here along the 8th rough.
Well, you know, Frank, it's going to
And
make
the
it a
new-
little tougher as years go on for these new golfers with the new plantings that are going on. But it's really going to add to the beauty of the course.
And off in the distance, you see the driving range that was added a couple of years
Let's
ago.
go over and take a look at that driving range.
All right.
Coming up on the tee of the new driving range, Frank. This is neat. The nice little barrier in the background of the nice shrubs.
And over here, we've got a nice sand trap to practice out of. Hit up onto this green. That's what I need to do, Tom.
Boy, do I need work out of that kind of a trap. Although our traps are a lot nicer than that.
There's a great view of this driving range that's really developed now. I mean, the nice fairway type landing area and all the yard markers all the way down to, what do we got, about 150, 170 yards out of this?
Yeah, you can see people like Kevin O'Connell and Dave Nelson and some of the fellows are regularly using this area. I know I should be over here more often, Frank, that's for sure.
John Daly would probably just use a sand wedge on this one, huh?
That looks like about it. We got about, what is it out there, 175 distance, so mostly an iron practice area at this point.
Play with you today?
Oh, damn it.
Oh, here's some guys, usually the first guys out in the morning.
Four of a kind couldn't beat this threesome here.
How they flying today, guys?
Good, good.
The number second flight and third flight just hit off number 3, Frank. You know, the interesting part of 3, if we swing over here, something in nature is happening. You want to tell us about it a little bit?
Well, you know, this is the most incredible tree on the golf course. It's all wired together to keep it up, and probably for many generations this tree has been out here. But this happens to be a beehive too. It looks like honeybees have made their nest in there over the last couple of years, and it looks like maybe they're beginning their swarm, which is an annual event that takes place every fall.
You know, Frank, I've come by here and see literally thousands of those bees, and it doesn't seem like quite as many, but I think that tree would be literally full of honey. Let's get back and see if we can get a look at the famous old tree.
Want me to reach up in there and see if there's any honey in there?
You may pull out about half a hand.
Like how it looks like there's actually honeycomb right there.
I think maybe we better get out of here.
Good idea.
Great putt. Might have made it.
Putt.
Holy cow.
hitting his second shot on number 4. And he hit it a little bit long.
Boy, that
Both-
checked up nice.
Yep, both he and Fred Lawyer on the green.
You know, these White Lake greens, I don't think I've played on any course where the greens hold better in terms of hitting into those greens, Frank.
That's right.
I've seen Tom Cullen back them up anywhere from 20 to 30 feet on those greens. Frank, Jerry's a very accurate player. This one looks good, Jerry. Frank is coming right in on the pin.
Oh, beautiful shot, Jerry.
Yeah.
Beautiful shot. And he's got quite a challenge here today with Jerry Jervis.
This hole coming in here on number 4, Frank, is a lot of people think is one of the prettiest holes on the course. I think former greenskeeper Lance Avery ranked this as his favorite hole. Just a absolutely beautiful hole with a big white pine up there. This is Larry Larson coming in. Is this his 3rd shot, Frank?
Yes, he had to punch out from the side. And he's
Roll that
nicely
one
on the
right in
green.
there. Boy, these players are playing very accurate today.
How you playing?
Good. I 3-putted 2 and 3 to.
Did you really? I wondered if
Thing
you had
on?
3-putted. No. I wondered if you'd 3-putted number 3 because I, kind of got you on the binocs. So you tied it?
Yeah.
Okay. It's Johnny Miller putting for birdie, trying to tie Dennis Kroll. Dennis goes 1 up after 4. Bill Benedict putting for a 4. This is Kevin O'Connell putting for a birdie on number 4. Johnny Miller hooked it up there just to the left of the sand trap.
Johnny doesn't seem very happy with that shot, but it wasn't too bad. He can get out of trouble there, Frank.
There's Kevin over on the left.
He's going to have to draw that ball right around.
And it's not drawn for him. He's right at the green.
Oh boy, I saw that one go in.
Dennis Kroll had a real nice looking shot. And he is about, just short of being pin high here on number 5. Bill Benedict just hit that ball up right, high into those trees and got a heck of a break. It kicked out. Now he's got a little chip shot up to the green.
Oh, Bill will probably put that one right next to the flag. Frank, he's a real close-in player.
Yeah, Fred's been playing well.
How's your game going, Lee?
He's knocking the ball out of sight.
Beautiful day, huh, Jack?
Oh, this is good.
Great. Well, these two gentlemen are having a great match here, as usual. Coming up on to number 7, which is always a great challenge, about 180-yard par 3. It looks like they're right up both within at least par distance, so possibly we could get a birdie over here.
Look at that, it almost hit the stick. Fred Lloyd knocked one up there that just went right by that stick and stopped maybe 20 feet on top of the green. Jerry Jervis went in there low.
Get all that. You got all that.
Here we have Fred Loy on number 7. Fred is up by 3 holes at this point.
Boy, we have a breeze picking up here, Frank. You could probably hear it in the microphone.
Yes, sir.
Fred pulled that one over right into the trap.
Okay.
Excuse me, on the left-hand side.
Okay.
A challenging hole, about 175 yards where the tees are placed today. The flag is right in the center of the green, so anybody that's on the green's got a good chance of getting birdie. Oh boy, Larson just knocked that one right down just off the front of the tee. Certain he's going to be able to make a good recovery shot, but he's got a challenge from there.
He's 3 down right now too, isn't he, against Fred Loy?
I think Fred Loy is at least 2 to 3 up at this point. Andy Hanischen usually hits just a real fine draw. It'll be interesting to see what the wind does with his shot today.
The old 10 o'clock breeze is definitely blowing.
I lost that when he's leaning. He wants that one to come in. I think it's over on our side. It's coming right at us here, Frank. Oh, he got a nice kick and he's on the fringe of the green. I don't know if you heard that, Frank, but he caught those limbs right up. Frank, Andy and Jerry are dead even at this point. As usual, Jerry's coming in. Looks a little short. He may get a kick up there. Yeah, there's Jerry as usual on the green.
On the putting surface. Jervis putting for a birdie on number 7.
Got a chance, Frank.
Birdie putt by from about par. To tie Fred Loy in this hole, they kind of got up in the numbers on this one. There he makes it. Chichi Vartanian just walked out on the course to kind of catch up on what's happening around here at White Lake this morning.
How you doing? I understand that you spent a little time down the White Lake Festival yesterday, taking in some cultural activity.
Lots of time.
Well, Cheech, I understand that you did battle in the first flight. You were in the first flight.
First flight.
And went right down into overtime. You got down to what?
19th hole.
19th hole, and Dennis Kroll got you one up. That must have been quite a match.
It was a close match all day.
How'd you feel you played?
Not too bad.
Okay, well,
Dennis played good golf, and that's just the way it goes.
Well, he's here today, and he's playing good golf again. Well, Cheech, I tell you, we got a beautiful day out here. Frank and I are having a lot of fun. we got the championship and first flight coming in on number 7 here.
Cold sitting first.
Yeah, Dennis Kroll on the tee, hitting first. Dennis Kroll knocked it on. Himself about a 35-foot putt for birdie. Oop. That ball just landed in the sand trap.
That's on. Might be hot. Ooh, that is hot.
O'Connell behind number 7 green, hitting his second shot.
Oh, that's a great shot, Kevin. Great shot. Wait. No. What are you doing? I'm right.
And number 7. Bill Benedict for his par. Putting for his par on 7. His par on 7. And now putting for bogey. And Dennis Kroll makes par. Another victim of the tournament, right? We're all victims of the tournament. We're sitting around just watching instead of playing today.
Yeah, the losers went and had breakfast.
You know, Dick, I didn't know that you could get tickets for this event. I thought it was sold out about a week ago. How'd you happen to get in?
We got ours 2 weeks ago.
we know Frank Lundell and
Yeah.
guys, you know, right.
I see you're keeping good company here this morning. Who do you have with you over here?
The Hewlanders.
The Hewlanders. I think they're off and running. I don't know where they're going, over to the practice tee. Don probably trying to work out that 9-iron problem.
Well, do you know what's happening?
No.
Kevin is down 2 right now. He lost the first 2, won the second 2, and then lost 6 to go 1 down and lost 7 to go 2 down. He just blasted
Not an end.
We're on a diet.
I see you got as close as I did to a trophy with your trophy house hat.
We bought one at the trophy house hat. You been watching play well?
Yeah, we've been watching. It's been a great match. Don, a beautiful day out here. I suppose you and Edna will be playing a little bit later on.
No.
Oh, Donna's playing, not me.
Oh, okay.
Is Kevin playing good or what? No.
Maureen Orr on the tee.
Is this marine ore? Okay, Frank. Oh, what a nice shot. Great follow through on that swing, Frank.
And now Betty Gifford, Johnny O'Connell's sister.
Well, Betty looks like she's enjoying this beautiful late summer day. Just a nice, smooth approach to that swing. Oh, what a nice swing.
Right down the middle.
Just as usual down the middle. Is this a usual foursome that we're finding out here today, Frank? What's going on, ladies?
Is this a regular Saturday foursome?
No.
For you all?
No. We dream up every once in a while.
Just every once in a while, huh?
No.
Are you two partners with the matching outfits?
No, but we will be eventually. We will be eventually.
I
think I'm Marine. We said it was
Are we,
green and white day.
now that you ladies are on camera, we want you to watch your language patterns out here on some of those chip shots.
Oh, we out of this then.
We thought maybe...
here are a couple of local golf.
Just a second.
A couple of local golf pros have come by here. Possibly we can get some tips on the latest golf equipment and the golf swing. There's the pro right here.
Yeah.
Art, you've been the first guy all day to reach number 1 and 2. It seems like you've been improving that swing a great deal.
I have. It's really coming along fine.
Are you guys going to be over to the party tonight?
We're planning on it.
Well, we're looking forward to seeing on film. Is this a normal Saturday match?
Normal Saturday
Ken,
match. Yeah.
Who's up for the series this summer? A lot of money been changing hands, or what's
what
the deal?
we do, we play 18 holes, but we really only count the last 3.
You're always under in
we
that
get
way.
through 15, then we put up our money and we play 16 and 17 and 18 for the money.
So, you ever think about just starting on 16?
No, because we want to practice. We want to practice those first 15 holes. That's no lie.
That's great.
That's exactly what we do.
Well, have a great day, guys.
Okay, have fun.
Okay, guys.
Celebrity.
You guys are the
27 handicap. That's celebrity. That's right. Celebrity.
you guys are the first ones today to be over to the top of the hill and won. Nice shooting.
Exactly.
It's an excellent shot.
Who's leading there?
Bill is ahead, and Dennis Kroll is ahead. They're both ahead by about 2 or 3 right now.
Marianne, how's your golf game going this summer?
It's just hunky-dory.
Well, I'll tell you what, you don't have a better Saturday of the whole summer than this one.
That's right. I'm gonna...
How's it feel to go back to work a couple days?
It never feels good.
I don't know that I was off for a couple days this summer. It's been a busy
It's one
summer.
of those summers building buildings and new construction. I think we just have...
He's over. That's from the men's team.
Great shot.
Yeah,
Hey,
that was great.
Marianne,
You know what?
Here I was, right in
Did
the
you do that over?
I was right in the middle of my conversation. Didn't know you were hitting. Apologize for that. Nice shot. Good luck, guys.
You want me to sing or dance, Lou? Yeah, Herm, could you come on over here for a minute? We're out here doing some highlight film clips of changes that have taken place at White Lake Golf Club, and one is this parking lot that's been improved, upgraded, or whatever, along with a year or 2 ago when we moved this locker room from the other side over by the yacht club back into the adjacent here to number 1 fairway. Makes it a lot more convenient for the members.
Frank, if you want to pan over here, you notice a new fence that surrounds the entire course. A group of volunteers got out and did a wonderful job. I mean, this is all of that womanized stuff that'll be here for years to come. Surrounds the entire back 9. Did a wonderful job.
Game going today or what? That's big 12:30 Fortin, Hoolander, Sebald, Williams. Who else?
Yeah, standard
Lundell.
group. We'll hope to make some money
Lundell's
today.
gonna make it today.
Well, we've been out following the championship group. Everybody's playing well. It looks like coming in, Benedict seems to be up what?
Benedict's up 2 or 3 right now,
2 or
and so
3.
is Dennis Kroll.
Coming down 9, huh?
Tom, there's way too many in there for a commentator.
Well, Herm, possibly you could give us a demonstration in literate verbal expounding here for a minute. Inside the White Lake Golf Club, and it says it's hard at work here. How's it going on Saturday?
Not too bad.
Got a nice crowd today and have a beautiful day.
Yes, a little bit slower than usual.
Well, it's awful nice. The clubhouse has really improved in the last year or two. A lot of hard voluntary work to put it together, and looks like you have a real nice clothing display and some
Yes,
customers
we do.
here taking a look at what we have going on our 75th anniversary of the White Lake Golf Club. We're just going to pan around the clubhouse and take a look and see how things have changed. We'll walk on in through here into the dining area and into the main clubhouse and locker room area. Many golf score is added up and some refreshments are served, and always beautiful here both in the morning, early morning and in the late evening.
I can get my coffee.
You need to go to the art fair in Whitehall.
Yes, they did, sure did.
Yeah, here you can see displayed some of the champions of the past.
What?
Was it worth
The main display area,
Well, I can buy anything.
the old gold cup,
Yeah.
and
Okay.
Well, you never take a picture of me, I hope.
several of our past leaders of the course.
anything smaller? Be $5.20.
We've got $4 here. Tom, you have any money?
Yeah, I do. Gals are here doing a wonderful job at the kitchen. You can always see that there's some fresh pastries here available and some nice chicken salad sandwich, and always a great smile when you come into the kitchen area. Best food on the White Lake.
All right, Tom, get some money out of your pocket and pay for the sandwich.
Gotta go in and take a look at our kitchen area. Always a good sandwich to be served.
Good, Kevin.
Nice birdie. change out here at White Lake Golf Club is the fact that this used to be a cedar grove that surrounded the back of the 14th green here. And 5-6 years ago we planted these, I believe they're cherry trees and white pine.
It's amazing,
it just
Frank.
provides a gorgeous background, a gorgeous setting for this 14th green, and it separates it from the 13th, or rather the 12th tee.
And are they growing? I mean, and healthy, each and every one of them. I think that they only lost one out of the whole group, as I remember. And this is getting to be quite a nice zoned blackout number 12 from those people coming in here on 14. We have Lee Holly coming up here, Frank. Looks like he's hit a nice third shot and just a little chip in for his on this par 5, number 14. Oh, he hit it just a little long, but I think it'll be a player. Is Jack Orr looks like he's on the front edge of the green, coming across over from number 16. We'll have to find out how this match is going, Frank. These two guys are real battlers. Lee Holly, just off the fringe. Number 14, par 5. Oh, just scooted by it. Well, he'll have a little tester coming back. Jack was resting over here, trying to get ready for this next putt.
I was trying to get a good angle on that. Yeah.
Excuse me, I wasn't even thinking. I was thinking you were off like I was.
Oh, that's all right.
Looks like about a 30-footer here for Jack. Oh, just left it a little short. Probably watched Lee scoot it by there, so he was a little cautious with the putt. Jack finishing out. Oh, nice follow-up putt. Nice putt. How goes the match, fellas?
What did you have on this one? Okay, I'm down 1.
Lee's down 1, and so these guys continue to battle right down to the finish. Good luck on your match, guys.
Thank you.
Championship group is up on the number 12th green. What a beautiful setting and what a beautiful day.
Yeah, Tom, here's one of the changes that's taken place here at White Lake Golf Club. You can see the seawall that was put in a couple of years ago, and the pond, the level of water has risen, as a result of having a retaining wall there.
You know, Frank, I understand some 40 individuals pitched in and did this job without any cost to the club other than the materials.
That's correct.
That just kind of shows the spirit that's out here. The guys getting together. I think they had a lot of fun doing it. However, I understand it was hard work. And as I understand, you and Johnny, your brother Johnny Lundell, spent a lot of hard work time on that.
A lot of people contributed a lot of time and effort. By the way, the sand trap setting just above the seawall and the green, and then there's that beautiful fence that's been added again that we highlighted earlier over by the parking lot.
You know, Frank, talking about that sand trap, it's totally changed this hole. I mean, it's real touchy where you've got to get over the creek, over that sand trap, and yet that kind of narrows that green out. There are a lot of balls in that pond, Tom Barry, because this hole has become a psych hole. Yes, People don't just come up and knock it on anymore. There's a lot of visual intimidation up there. Now, what about the old equipment house? What are we using that for now, Frank?
Tom, I believe it's just used for storage.
Okay.
And as you know, the new restrooms that have been built on the other side of the old green barn there have really improved that situation.
it seems to me that we're just not seeing those birdie putts drop here on this back nine. So I'm sure that's increasing the tension for these fellas that are out here vying for that coveted White Lake Championship. The gallery
Same
continues to
swing, too,
grow here,
right?
Frank. We have some new fans out here.
I'd play that again if I could.
This is O'Connell and this is Nyberg. Join the group. Of course, Dick Fort's over there sorting with them as usual.
Yeah. This is that fence line, Frank, that the guy spent so much hard time in the club money to grow.
Since they're not.
Good shot. Beauty, Jim.
No.
Oh, how you doing?
Just nice to see you, ladies.
You guys know Tom Berry, don't you?
Nice to meet you, ladies.
Tom Berry.
Yeah.
Yep, I'm the guy that.
Yeah,
I'm-
I think he used to play with Marty a little bit,
Yeah.
maybe.
Yeah.
I'm the guy that used to always hit him over in Johnny's yard, the left-hander that sprays him off, and I talk to him about
Well,
it every
you
night.
play at
Fine,
night.
Jake.
Yes, I play
Yeah,
at
good
night
to see
all
you.
the time.
Okay,
Yeah,
because
really
he
good
always
to see you.
was saying, well, there are the berries out there.
A
little bit I play over there.
Okay, okay, sure.
Well, this has got to be a
Well-
thrill to see Kevin out there in the championships and a beautiful day.
sure
And I
is.
see we got John as a caddy today. He
Yeah,
seems to be enjoying it.
fired. Yep.
Oh, he got fired.
Somebody else is doing it now. Well, so you're the...
Yeah, he's certainly out there, the number one fan.
Well, you know, this is the 75th anniversary of the club, and we're trying to get a look at some of the people that have been really instrumental in this whole thing. What's your biggest memory out here, Mrs. O'Connell?
Well, I don't know. I guess just being out here and playing, really.
You have got a lot of memories of all the golf in your family out here.
Oh, yes.
Incredible stories.
She couldn't stay home if she wanted to.
No.
I think Kevin was really pulling pretty hard today because Jay had won it, I think,
Yep.
Right.
on the 50th, and he really said, I'd love to bring you home on the 75th one for Dad.
No kidding.
Well, in any case, regardless of the results, he's here on the 75th and in the
Yes.
championship, and you got to be very proud of him.
And he's playing good golf.
Oh, he really is. He's got an excellent swing.
one.
It's down one.
Keep him up.
Yep. We're gonna.
Nice to see
Yeah.
you.
Nice
Thank
talking
so
with
much.
you,
Good to
ladies.
see you,
Keep
too.
him going.
Mike, good job. This is Neil Manning and Jack Orr's dream. You know, you talk about vision, setting goals. Many of us here at the White Lake, at the time we get out here, look for that quiet resting place. And you know, indeed, they put together a place where we can all feel comfortable. Well, Frank, as usual on the final day, when you get down the holes, the real celebrities come out, and
More victims.
more
Yeah,
victims.
more victims. I was a victim. I did play one round.
Well, weren't we all? That's as far as I got. Hi, Jeannie.
Hi. Is Tucker's Loss White House game
Hey,
from
well,
one,
thank you.
one,
Thank you.
one
We're
good
really
school district to
excited.
another?
There you go. We're really excited.
John, did you get a chance to talk to Andy or anybody to see how this match is going?
Andy said he is up 2, and he thinks Fred Loy is up 4 or 5
Okay.
on,
So Fred's
14.
just about ready to close out if he does something here.
evidently.
Okay.
How's this one going?
Kevin, I believe, is one down. Oh, Andy just knocked it over the green on 14. just to the right of the back sand trap.
I saw him staying with the shot, trying to bring it down in. It looks like it's almost he and Jerry are right here together on this shot. How did that one
for
go,
the
Frank?
congratulatory handshake here.
How you doing?
Remember this.
Where's the match now, Donna?
Bill is 2 up,
Bill's 2 up.
and he's in trouble.
Yeah, well, I think he just played it out safe.
Oh.
He's lying 3 over there?
Okay, the 4.
Oh, he's lying 4. Oh,
Yeah.
okay, okay.
Thanks.
Well, here we are, on the 15th, and as you can see, these 4 gentlemen have hit in 4 gorgeous potential birdie putts. This is a par 3 that sometimes can really get you in trouble with the creek in front. Handshake, these guys did battle. Nice going, Fred. Good job.
Larry was way off his game today.
It looks like you were
Humidity.
playing well and steady today. I understand you carded a couple birdies.
Just one.
Oh, just one. Okay, Fred.
Get chipped in for bird.
That's bird.
Just chipped in.
Nice bird.
But either actually, so.
Well, I'm still gonna.
I think they're all doing dangerously. Bill, if I'm just a chip for Bill too.
Hey, Daddy.
16, we seem to have a serious problem with a ball has now been located in the bunker. Can you tell who it is? It's the high-mounded bunker.
They picked it up, and I believe it must be Bill's ball they're looking for. He's in the bunker there.
Well,
I think he found it.
Well, that's not a removable ball, is it?
No, I think they must have found someone else's, but I think Bill's located his now.
Okay, and Bill Benedict is in the bunker, is that?
In that grass bunker there, yeah.
Okay.
I did not see where Kevin's ball.
Well, this will certainly be an interesting shot. We'll see what Bill's going to try to do with it.
I saw you hit the sand trap, and I thought, my God, I've been there. I know what this is. Oh, a putt.
Andy, how far out was that final putt? We were over on the other hole.
Probably 45, 50 feet.
Out
It was
16.
It was a seesaw
16 or 8.
battle all the way.
3 times.
Nice job, Jerry. Great match.
Thank you.
Good job, Andy.
Well.
It's been a lot of fun following that match, I'll tell you that. Well, as you can see, the guy's coming up number 17 here. Just Frank, a fantastic shot by Kevin O'Connell. I mean, what are we talking about in yardage here? I think we're talking about roughly about a 220 shot.
Right, back tee's probably about
onto the green.
225 all carry.
Yeah, it looks like kind of a right-left wind, although the flag looks a little steady now. Kevin made a great shot. Looks like Bill Benedict just hit it a little short into the trap, but he's a great sand player, so the match, I'm sure, will continue right down to the final hole.
And of course, you probably already noted that Dennis Kroll won his match on 16. He closed Johnny Miller out.
Yeah, Dennis played steady all day, without a doubt. You know, he was there in the tough holes, and that great chip that he made on number 15, right into the cup. I think that that was the key to that match. Well, here we are in the 75th, and Kevin O'Connell is trying to repeat what his father did on the 50th anniversary of White Lake Golf Club, and you can see who's here to watch it all happen. It's a pretty exciting day for us here. We're here on number 17. The match is dead even. Bill Benedict just made an excellent shot out of the sand. Very makeable for his birdie. And of course, Kevin knocking it all the way on this par 4 and is currently putting for eagle. Real nice putt, just close enough for a tapping here.
I didn't know what you said. I tried. Oh.
Wonderful birdie putt out of the sand to Bill. Always there, always competitive. Birdie, birdie. Here we go, down to 18. A great match, dead even, Frank. How'd that look, Frank?
It's right down there.
Right down the middle, the great finishing shot for Kevin O'Connell.
Another beauty. Beauty.
These fellows are playing great golf. This is probably one of the top matches in the history of the club here on the 75th. Well, here we go, Frank, off to the 18th.
This is it, Tom. What an exciting match.
Well, we've got a nice gallery here today, and I think, you know, the weather's about 80 degrees and nice clear breeze blowing across White Lake, and this has been a lot of fun working with you, Frank.
Thanks,
I'll tell you what,
Thanks,
just
Tom.
another great year.
Always look forward to doing this. Unfortunately, you know, we haven't been able to be in the running here, and they always hand us the camera.
Well, you know, Andy Hannishin took me apart real quick early on. It was no question that Andy was here this year to, you know, have a great match and finish as champion the second flight. And Benny Kroll, you can see from the beginning, his shots were dropping. He made some nice chip ins, as well as he was just steady down the middle all day long. I think indicative of the kind of golf that we're seeing here, Frank. If you'll pull over, you'll see that we have a couple of drives, I'm going to say probably around the 230 yard range, right down the middle, and these guys are just playing excellent golf. As you can see, coming off number 17 with a pair of birdies, we're right down to this finishing hole, and it's just been a great championship.
Nice looking shot. Right on it. Right on it.
What a shot.
Beauty, Bill. Get out.
Oh, don't. Oh, dude.
Frank, what happened on that shot?
Kevin pulled that shot out of bounds.
Out of bounds. Well, it's a real shame. I mean, it's been a great match, and he'll be dropping again. True gentleman. I know Kevin's very disappointed, but a great match. Bill Benedict again, repeating as a White Lake champion. I think he's been a White Lake champion before, has he not, Frank?
I believe he has.
I know Kevin's very, very disappointed. They were dead even coming into 18.
Bill's shot knocked that up. And then
I'm certain a very disappointing finish for Kevin, but being a young golfer, you know he'll be back to win this championship in the future. Bill, you've been in the finals 4 times, and now you're carrying home the championship. It's got to feel really good.
Feels good.
That was an absolutely great sand shot on number 17. I know the pressure was on, and to reach down and getting a hug from the daughter here, you got to be very proud of champion dad. And then this final, Bill, what'd you use coming in here on 18?
I hit a 9-iron.
9-iron?
Yep.
Nice close to the pin, and of course that sealed the match.
Yep.
Congratulations, Bill.
Thank
It's been
you.
a great tournament.
Thank you.
And you're a great champion.
Thank you.
I know you've done a lot for golf in the Muskegon area, and the whole golf world around Muskegon is very proud of what you've accomplished.
Thank you. Thanks.
And Benny Kroll, of course, was just steady throughout the tournament. A great long chip in there on number 15. I think that gave you the confidence to really take the match. And Benny, you've been steady all through the tournament, and it's got to feel very good.
Feels real good. I had 3 tremendous rounds with very competitive golfers, and Johnny scared me.
Well, I know you could see the confidence level that you had here on the final day. I think you just felt it was your year, and just to battle back, you had a couple of tough shots to come out of, and you battled your way back. I think it was a great par, as I remember, on number 13. You got yourself in a little trouble. You got a break from the trees.
Got a break from the tree. Had it out of bounds for a minute, but it came back.
And then to seal it with that putt for that par, it was just a great finish for you. So congratulations.
Thank you, Tom.
Benny Kroll.
Thank you.
Chipped up in the green. Played first set.
Andy, Lundell. Second flight champion. Jerry Jervis made a great match of, didn't he?
He's a heck of a competitor, that Jerry Jervis.
Well, Andy, have you carried home the flag here in any of the championships in the past? I'm trying to recall. I know
It's been a number of years, Tom.
I know you've been in the championships a few times, but do you have one championship out here? Had to feel very good on this day playing against a great competitor, Jerry Jervis.
I agree. Thank you.
Well, I'll tell you what. Outside of Larry's match, they're pretty good matches. Did you? I didn't see you hit out of the sand, but on 17.
Hank, it's been fun working with you. We've had 4 great champions crowned. We had Bill Benedict as our champion. We've had
Dennis Kroll, first flight. Andy Hanischen, second flight. And is it Doug or Fred Loy, third flight. Champions.
Really?
Oh, we haven't heard about Jack Orr and Dr. Holly.
Jack Orr and Dr. Holly. I know they were tight. We've got to get in and find them and get the final wrap up.
Let's go get a shot of the board.
I'm looking out along White Lake here. You can see the sailboaters are out. It's one of the most beautiful days I think we've ever had here. We're going to try to get Jack Orr over here to give us our final wrap up. We're getting a final wrap up, and how did you guys finally finish out on that?
It finally ended up 2 up at the end of 17.
Jack Orr, we started out with him and we're finishing with him. 4th flight champion, and Jack, it's got to be a thrill for you today.
Oh, it sure is.
I know you guys had a competitive match all the way through, and I can't think, of any summer where we've had such a beautiful summer. The flowers out around the course, the condition of the course. Just every day has been a great day for golf, and to finish off with about an 80-degree day with a nice soft wind blowing, and the great champions we've had. Bill Benedict winning the championship. He was in it 5 times and finally won it, and I know it meant a lot to Bill and a lot to the club. Well, of course, Kevin O'Connell, our young new champion coming up, he'll be back to have his name on that trophy a lot of years in the future.
Great.
Thanks, Jack.
Thank you for all your help, Tom. Sure appreciate it. And you, Frank Lundell.
Thought it was good.